Ladies and gentlemen. Uh, I don't know what I was gonna make a video about. Okay, I'll just talk about relationships like I always do. I think the media and TV and all these channels that we have has done a great job of destroying the nucleus of a family. If you ask me, because I think a lot of times people are trying to find the perfect mate. And there's no such thing as a perfect mate. Our flaws make us who we are. Like I was telling you before, when somebody was making fun of my chipped tooth. Well, actually, it's not chipped. It's just bent. It came in crooked. But our flaws are not necessarily flaws, but they're our character, and they make us who we are. And I think a lot of times people say, like I always say, people go into a relationship, and then once everything looks good from the outside, but once they get to know that person, they realize that wasn't the person that they were looking for. But nobody's going to have everything you want in a mate. TV makes it seem like that. The movies make it seem like that. It makes you always think that love can overcome anything. But like I always tell people, love starts in your brain. Everything starts in your brain. Because if you didn't have a brain, you wouldn't be able to think and transmit knowledge. Everything starts in your head. Love starts in your head. Hate starts in your head. And people are virtue of who they hang around. That's who people are. Meaning, damn, I done messed that up. But meaning, if you're around somebody all the time, that's who you are. Birds of a feather flock together. Eagles don't hang out with crows. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. But back to what I was saying. People are known by virtue of who they hang around. There it goes. Whoever you hang around a lot, that's who you are. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. But back to what I was saying is I think TV and the media and the news has done a bad job in relationships, and even not in the inner cities or the ghettos or the hood, whatever you call it. It's like that all over the world, all over America. People go into a relationship with an unrealistic expectation. It's an unrealistic expectation. And they're going to be trying, especially women. And I be telling women all the time that you cannot make a man. You got to accept people the way they are. You can't go into a relationship and say, I like this about him, and I like that about him, but I don't like this. But guys do it too, but guys are more assertive. And that's why I think a lot of times, guys become abusive in a relationship. You don't need to be abusive in a relationship. Like a friend always told me, he said, once a man puts his hands on a woman, then he's losing. Because you should be able to think on a different level. I'm not saying you're smarter than a man. Not saying a man is smarter than a woman. But you should be able to think differently. And all that arguing stuff, man, I don't argue with women. I can't be in a relationship where I'm arguing with somebody. It's got to be my way or the highway. You know what I'm saying? But let me get out of here. I think I just thought I'd say that. Like I said before, you got to accept people where they are. You can't change grown people. Grown people don't change. And the funny thing is, I was thinking, like, man has corrupted every animal on the planet except for a cat. And you can't change a cat. A cat is going to be a cat. And that's how it is with a human, with a grown person. When you go into a relationship, you got to treat them just like a cat. You got to leave them and let them be. Accept them the way they are. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Remember that. Accept people for what they are and leave it at that.